I am willing to learn from my mistakes. Yeah, I'm willing to learn from my mistakes. If you like the fact that you're open and willing to learn from mistakes. Hello, hello, hello. How's your heart? I hope your heart is okay. Whew. Your heart might be a little activated during this healing vibe mantra for this week. Look, we're not perfect. I mean, I am. I'm kidding. I'm so not. I screw shit up all the time. My Sagittarius is rising, so I'm always saying shit that I don't always necessarily mean or I'm intending to come across a certain way, but it does. Sagittarius folk tend to put their feet in their mouth a lot. But anyways, I screw up relationships, I screw up conversations, I screw up opportunities. I make mistakes. Guess what? So do you. Holy shit, we're human. That's what we're here for. Through mistake, we learn, right? So today's healing vibe mantra that we're going to do our best to collect our energy, and we're going to see if we can't shift out of whatever it is that we're feeling, just to help us feel better, right? Because all we just need is to feel a little bit of relief. So the healing vibe mantra for today is, I am willing to learn from my mistakes. Yeah, I'm willing to learn from my mistakes. If you like the fact that you're open and willing to learn from mistakes, please show me too. Show me too. Click the like button. I'd really appreciate it. But we're going to go ahead and we're going to get ourselves into this frequency of feeling better, because maybe you've made a mistake. Maybe you've got a regret, right? Considering mistakes and regrets, for us to dwell in them and to think about them over and over and over again, to marinate, to, obsess over them, it's not good for our energetic reserve and for the signal that we're broadcasting and emitting, right? So the healing vibe mantra that we're going to work on today is, I'm willing to learn from my mistakes. So this is not something like your regular meditation, right? This is just to feel and sense and get our energies just sort of shifting in an easy way. This is going to be quick. This might be something you have to go back and watch a couple times and really sit in and be with these energies. But these are just quickies here, right? So again, the healing vibe mantra for this week is, I'm willing to learn from my mistakes. So let's just go ahead and take in a deep breath and just, collect ourselves, collect our energy, call in our energy from anywhere it might be outside of us, right? Stress, anxiety will do that. We will leak our energy out. We will push our energy away from us. So just call back your energy. Just say, come back. Have the intention of your energy coming back to you. And just taking a deep breath. And I want you to sit right now with your hands on your heart and just feel the feelings that you feel about the mistake that you made or participated in. But understand that it was a mistake. It was not something you did on purpose, right? So a lot of it has to do with the intention. Most likely it was an accident, right? So just sit there and feel into this. It was only an accident. It wasn't something that I meant to do. I really didn't have any intention on hurting anybody else. I might have, but that's not what I wanted, right? Sometimes I just shoot from the hip without even thinking in advance how it might affect someone else, right? So just take that in for just a moment. Just sit with this. It's not the most comfortable, is it? No. So just take that in for a moment. And there's no reason to feel guilty about it either, because again, it wasn't something that you planned. It wasn't planned. Because if you had planned it, it definitely would have come off more graceful. It would have sounded a lot better, right? So just sit and feel into that. Yeah. You know, and take responsibility for it. I mean, it happened. You did what you did. And you did what you did because that's what you were capable of doing in that moment when it happened. I'm just remembering something that I did, and it was impulsive. And I didn't really mean it, but it was out. It came out. And boom, there it was. And there's no reason to feel guilty about it because really everything that's meant to be happens because there is such a thing as divine timing. So find some forgiveness for yourself too, right? You can even say the Ho'oponopono prayer, right? 4 sentences. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I love you. Thank you. You could say it to yourself or to somebody else if you need to. But just understanding that you're taking responsibility. You didn't do it on purpose. You did what you did with what you were able and capable of doing in that moment. And that you take ownership of it. You can even apologize, you know, just apologize. So it's a matter of making peace with this. It's not a defeat if you give into it. You're just making peace with it. And through this process, you're giving yourself permission to be willing to learn from your mistakes. When you do this, and you make peace with this, and these situations come up again, you're able to recognize and identify it so much more quickly, and therefore rectify it and do something different in that moment. And therefore it heals the energy that had already happened. So just feel into these words as I say them. I'm willing to forgive myself for the mistakes I've made. And I'm willing to learn from the mistakes I've made. I'm willing to learn from the mistakes I've made. It's okay that you're not perfect. It really is okay. There's nothing wrong with you. You're not broken. Shit's always gonna happen as long as you're wearing your earth suit and you're wearing this container. So might as well be kind and compassionate to yourself. And don't forget, there is repair. You can always repair with someone. And the best way to repair, if this is relationship oriented, is of course to learn from the mistakes that you've made and make sure that you recognize and acknowledge them the next time they happen, because you're gonna have that opportunity again and again and again and again and again. So if any of this information resonated with you and you liked anything that you got out of this, please like this video. And of course, stay connected to yourself. Stay connected to your friends and family. Stay connected to yourself. Stay connected to me. And I'll see ya on the flip side.